So I decided to watch Abigail, a movie that I had already made fun of the trailer on one of my last episodes on how they decided that it'd be a good idea to literally tell the plot twist within the trailer. So this is not a spoiler, but Annabelle's about a kidnapping of a little girl who ends up being a vampire, and that's all explained in the trailer. And for the first 20 minutes, half hour of that movie, I was like, man, this would have been better if we didn't know that twist. Like, because I was just generally bored because I was watching everything. And don't get me wrong, like, the acting's fine, the story's okay, but like the entire time I'm like, none of this matters. Like, none of it matters because we're all just waiting for her to be the vampire now. So there was no like, oh, like they're in this mysterious house and like what could happen next? Oh, like there's some mafia business which is not particularly entertaining, and she's the daughter of someone important, but none of it matters because you're just waiting for her to become the vampire and essentially kill them all or try to kill them all. And so the trailer completely ruined it for me. It might be good in like or like decent in like 2 years where no one remembers the trailer or you just like come upon the movie and have no idea what it's about. That might be interesting. But if you've watched the trailer, I feel like you're gonna be bored in the first 20 or 30 minutes, and then it's going to get intriguing enough to keep you watching, but like maybe still doing stuff in your house. Like, you might want to do the dishes while you're watching the movie. I don't know. The story just wasn't that intriguing, other than the fact that she was a vampire. And then there is another twist in the movie, like, but it's not amazing. It's not even very much exciting. Like the original twist that would have been not put in the trailer is way more a better idea of a twist. Also, there shouldn't be two twists so close up to each other. It's kind of silly. And then this movie doesn't know if it should take itself serious or not take itself serious. And personally, I think it could go either way. I think it's either take it more serious or don't take it serious. But I think the movie didn't know which one it wanted to be. So there'd be times of like sarcasm and jokes, and then there'd be times where you're trying to take it serious, but you're like, I can't really take this movie serious with that joke that had just happened, and then we're gonna act like, oh my god, but we're all dying, and we might all die, and it. I got nothing bad to say about the actors or anything. It's literally just I think the script or how the director kind of pictured it didn't match what they wanted. Because how can you make a joke 1 second and then take yourself serious the next? Or vice versa. So that was probably my biggest problem, other than the. I'll stop talking about the trailer. Other than the trailer, is that it just didn't really know what it wanted. Was there a little bit of fun in it? Yeah. Did I enjoy a little bit of it? Okay. But generally speaking, to go to theaters and watch it and pay to go see it, no, it's not really. It's not really up to snuff when it comes to that. And there's like supposed to be this overending concept for like a lesson learned, and the lesson is just not good. Like it doesn't really match up with what's going on. Like it's weird that that lesson's even in the story, and that this is what they're trying to have one at. So the ending is just stupid. Generally speaking, there's just a whole scenario of like 30 minutes where you're like, none of this makes any sense. Like this really doesn't make any sense, and I don't know why this is happening. Why did then like the ending just doesn't make any sense? Sorry, I don't want to spoil anything and actually tell you exactly what it is, because I'd love to like go watch it yourself and just comment, tell me what you think, because I thought it was a stupid ending, and it might just be a good stoner flick later down the line, but at the moment it's just not. Other than the odd conversation where you're like, this could be interesting, it never really leads to be interesting, but the idea of it being interesting might hold you a bit because you're like, oh, that just happened, or they're talking about this. This might get interesting, and then it doesn't. So I don't like talking bad about movies, but at the same time, it's just like this is how I feel. You might go watch it and absolutely love it. You might think that was a roller coaster, a good time, or you know, however you might feel about it. But that's my 2 cents. So thanks for listening. Go check it out yourself if you've seen it. If you have, drop a comment, tell me what you think. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. And thanks for viewing. Ciao.